G'day folks, how are you? I'm Iski. And a lot of you guys are going to think I'm nuts. You're going to think this is a joke, but it's not a joke. Just wanted to show you what I picked up at the tip. Now don't worry, I'm not keeping this bad boy. I'm not. I just brought him home to dismantle some parts. I want to keep some. I've been going to the dump and basically collecting a lot of stuff. All of these power bricks and the motor actuators that are underneath these chairs. Now the motor actuators underneath these chairs, they're worth about 150 to 200 bucks. And I'm not paying that. I've been collecting them. I've got a bunch of them. I've got boxes full of them, and I'm going to be using them in my home cinema for various little projects that you will see down the line. But I got home. Listen, normally I actually pull everything apart at the tip. I pull the motors off at the tip. But I didn't have a really good feeling about it yesterday. You don't want to be loitering and doing this stuff, so I thought what I'll do is actually toss this in the car, bring it home, do it on my own time, and then take him back. And then it will go into landfill. He will go into landfill. It's not an it, it's a he. Now, I got home and I looked at this bad boy, and I was thinking to myself, listen, the owners just frickin' put him on the back of the ute or the trailer, and they kicked him off. Just like a piece of garbage. I found him, he was face planted into the dirt. And man, that doesn't sit right with me. This chair, this recliner, has supported a lot of asses over the years, and I guarantee you those owners didn't once support this chair, especially in this trying time where he's about to go into the ground. I mean, he should be kind of patted down, he should be rubbed and said it's going to be fine, at least thanked, you know. Thank you for your years of support. You've been a great lounge, you've been a great recliner. But we can't use you anymore. But thank you, they should have at least thanked him. I guarantee you they didn't. So that's what we're doing today. Thanks, mate. I don't know who your previous owners were, but I'm sure you looked after them. And I want you to know that I respect you. Yes, that's all it takes. That's all it takes, you know. So yeah, people just throw stuff out just like that, you know. It's so easy. Did you see that massive big pile of lounges behind this recliner when I was picking them up? Man, and I guarantee you, most of those were fine when people tossed them out. People just wanted different looks. That's a problem with this world. It's just a throwaway society. And anyway, that's all. I don't want to go on about it. I don't want to, otherwise I'm going to sound like an idiot. All right? But anyway, at least we're going to take a few bits and pieces off this lounge, and we will use them for other projects in the future. In fact, guarantee I could easily use the leather off this thing. I could make corsetry. If you haven't seen my channel, I make corsets. I make a lot of leather corsets. I make them out of kangaroo, and I make them out of silk fabrics as well. And I've been collecting a lot of leather from lounges because in future videos I'm going to be making a lot of corsets and getting beautiful girls in to model for me, and we'll be making videos of all of that stuff, and they will be out of recycled stuff. So I could actually grab the leather off this. I'm not sure, I don't think I will, because I've got much nicer leathers. It is very nice leather though, it's beautiful, it's really soft. But anyway, let's kind of, I don't want this video to go too long. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to just hook this up. I'm going to grab some power, make sure it reclines first. I'll just hook it up in the car before pulling it out and taking that recliner mechanism off, or the actuator. All right, let's do it. Alright, let's hook this up. Is he going to work? Did they just throw him out because they didn't want him anymore? I can understand if it doesn't work. Let's have a look. Which side is it on? Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at him go. There's nothing wrong with him. What a champion. In fact, I've got to sit in him. Let's do it in the car. Oh, this is one of the most comfortable recliners I've ever been in. Oh man, this is so comfy. Let's try him out. Oh, why would you throw this out? Oh, man. This is awesome. Good on you, mate. How good are you? Oh. Listen, your previous owners didn't respect you, but I bloody well do. At least I'm going to take some parts off you and you will live on in some way. You know? Wow. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm going to pull them out, stick them on the footpath and try them out one more time, and then I'm going to pull them apart. Oh man, look at the back leather. Wow. Look at that. It's perfect leather. Wow. It's really nice. I should keep some of this leather. I mean, corsets, they're made of these, the patterns in a corset, they're just tiny little pieces. You could get a few corsets out of this. That's nuts. Anyway. Let's try him out again. What are you seeing? Can you see him? You know these power bricks, these adapters, these are like $25 if you want to buy these. I need a heap of them. Even these cables, these are cables here with this special plug on them, they're pretty expensive as well. Alright. Oh, you do sink in a little bit. He's been definitely used. I mean, yeah. This is how you should be sunbaking, I reckon. Not that I need it, but man, this is comfortable. This is a comfortable chair. Wow. Good on you, mate. You've been a good chair. It works. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that actuator. Let's pull it apart and recycle him. Okay. So basically what we want this bit here. We want this. You see the motor down here? Wow, that's in like a hexagonal type of case. Never seen that before. This is a really good heavy duty one. In fact, that looks a little bit longer, like it's got a longer stroke than the other ones I've got. That'd be cool. But yeah, so we want to pull this off. It's basically bolted here as well as down here. And once that's off, we want to undo this here and these here. So basically when this here moves up and down, it's basically turning this square rod. It's just turning it around, and that's what forces, you know, your foot part up. But yeah, so what I want to do is actually grab this as well, because I might use those as well. So I'm just going to grab a few things out of here. I'm going to pull this wiring off and make sure I don't break that, but that's going to come in handy. So yeah, let's do it. In fact, it's made in Vietnam. So honestly, this wouldn't surprise me if it looks like a similar style as my red ones, but this is the electric version. But look at that, look at all the good leather. That's really thick leather. Whoever had it owned a dog. But cool. All right, let's pull them apart. That looks like a really good motor, to be honest with you. That looks chunkier than most of my motors. Well, there you go. That's basically everything that I want out of this chair. Basically, I wanted this. Those reels, that's going to come in handy. I'm going to need quite a few of those. This here, you can't buy them. Maybe you can, but they probably wouldn't have the right bolt pattern in them. So that's really cool. I've never seen them for sale. And this here, this is the main thing that I wanted out of it. So that's a really cool thing. You're probably wondering why I want these, and there's a bunch of different reasons. One is they're just really cool to have. I've never actually used them for anything, but I've been thinking about what I can use them for. And one of the first things that popped into my mind was, I'm not sure if you've seen my screen. I have a 180-inch 16:9 projector screen. It doesn't have any fabric on it yet. It's going to be acoustically transparent, and it is floor to the ceiling height. Now, for me to get behind that screen to my speakers, what I have to do is actually lift it from the bottom, have a look at this footage, and basically it's on hinges, and I can basically kind of attach it to the ceiling and walk to get to my speakers and kind of work. And you know, I've got a TV behind there now as well, so I can just lift it up and watch the TV if I don't want to watch my projector. Basically, what I was thinking is, if I got two of these and put one on either side, I could possibly lift that up automatically. You know, I could even use the switch or even a remote control. I've been seriously thinking about it, and I think it's doable, and that will be a future a future video coming up. I'm going to be testing it out on just a piece of framing pine first, and then if it works, we'll do it. So these are rated for about 800 newtons. I think that's what they're called, which is roughly, it's basically about 80 kilos, I think, each. So yeah, there's tons of power. There's enough power to do it. I've seen it done before on other channels, but they've been using linear actuators, and they're just noisy and really slow. But this is very fast, and I think this particular one here has a longer stroke. The stroke is how far this moves up and down. It looks to me, just my eyes are just saying that it's maybe 20 mil longer or something. Let's actually plug it in and find out. But normally they're 330 mil or 33 centimeters. We should plug this in and see what it is. It doesn't really matter, not for the screen at least, because for the screen I need two. I need two of these, one for either side, and they have to be identical. But that's okay, I've got other ones that I can use. I've got tons, like I said before. But this I could use for other things like masking on the screen, or even, how's this for an idea? I could turn my red leather seats, manual recliners, into fully automatic recliners. If I wanted to do that, it'd be simple. It's an easy process. That's why I'm collecting these things here. And I'm not saying that I'm going to do that. I don't think I will. I'm pretty sure that I won't, but I wouldn't mind seeing what it's like on maybe one or two. So that's going to be a future video. So check that out. But for now, let's actually plug this in, hook the switch up, and just see how much of a stroke we have, because I'm kind of excited that that's a little bit longer. It's definitely chunkier. Like, it's a lot chunkier. I think the motor's bigger. I mean, I've been looking here and it doesn't say. Normally it's got the specs on there, but it's not telling me anything. So I'm going to have to measure it myself. It doesn't even tell you how, you know, what the load rating is. That's all right. We'll work it out. Let's hook this up. See if I can just set you there. Hopefully you're not going to fall. Alright, let's hook up the power brick, the adapter first. And where is, okay, I forgot to show you, we got the switch as well. We have this switch. So that switch gets plugged straight into the actual actuator. Like that. Put the switch over here, and then we plug this long cable in to give it some power. There we go. I'll hold on to this switch. I'll bring you down. Let's have a look. Is this going to work? Definitely. There you go. In fact, let me just back that off a bit. Okay, let's keep going. Where's this going to stop? Well, it stops right at the base there. Most of them stop a little bit further up a bit. Maybe this doesn't have any limit switches. There's normally limit switches inside there. Okay, so if we start that there, where's it going to stop up here? So let's go by this base plate here. Right at the end. Okay, so let's actually grab us a tape measure. That is exactly 340 mil. So that's 10 mil longer than the ones that I've been getting lately. So not that that matters at all. Like I said, I would need at least two identical ones for a screen. But that's okay. I'll definitely use this for something. It's cool. But there you go, guys. That's it. Now, basically that's the only reason I grabbed that chair, apart from the obvious, giving him praise and telling him that he's worthy. He's been a good chair. All right, let's lift him up. we've got this bracket as well. That's actually handy. We'll hold on to that. There you go. He's going back to the tip. Mate, you've been a great chair. Good on you for supporting your owners all this time. I mean, there's nothing else that I can get up. I mean, there you go. Oh, look at that. The actuator's not even attached and he can still get it up. How good is that? Well done. Oh, look at that. I wasn't expecting that. So, what a legend of a chair. He can get it up and he doesn't even have his actuator or springs holding that up. All right, guys, this is getting a bit silly. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be serious. All right, that's it, guys. I'm going to call it. I'd like to say thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.